Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the only team from Southern Africa at the 2017 Gabon African Cup of Nations Finals Tournament, the Warriors of Zimbabwe. We're back again with the show, Charles Mabika's Soccer Diaries. Hello there, I'm Charles CNN Mabika, and yes, it's more fun once again as I take you down memory lane and bring you back into the present and further into the future on this show here. And you can catch this show every week, any time of day, at your own leisure on the following platforms.
Hey guys, this is with the Tiger and currently the Warriors defender. Don't miss Charles Mabika's Soccer Stories on Facebook and YouTube, where you can catch all the latest action on Zim Stories. Take care and peace.
Now, you tell me this. Have you ever heard or read or have been told a story about a top flight team that is featured or is currently featuring 4 brothers and an uncle from the same family? Unbelievable. It can happen. 4 brothers and an uncle from the same family. I'm saying 4 brothers and an uncle who happens to be the younger brother of their dad, and they are all in the starting lineup of the same team. That can be. But oh yes, it's very true, because it has only happened in one country, and it's right here in Zimbabwe. And that kind of thing happened back in the 70s, right here in Zimbabwe, where there was a team called Mangula FC. They were nicknamed the Copper Stars because they came from the copper mining town of Mangula, now known as Mangura. And they featured 4 brothers who were Isaac, Tendai, George, and Itai. And their uncle was their dad's younger brother, Winston, in the starting lineup of the Copper Stars. And the story doesn't end there. Listen to this. Their dad, Gideon, was also the chairman of the club. Can you believe that? Well, it happened, and that team was a formidable side who shocked the then favorites of the 1973 Castle Cup final, the country's premier knockout tournament. At that time, they shocked the then favorites Dynamos at a packed Rufaro Stadium. They beat them, should I say, lambasted them by 3 goals to 0. They featured the 4 brothers that I've talked about, their uncle and their dad as well was in the stadium. And Dynamo's playmaker, their top star, George Shire, actually asked to be substituted in the second half because he could find no way past a Mangula side that contained the 4 brothers and 1 uncle. And of course, the dad as chairman watching from the terraces. And they went on to achieve greater things. Well, that's one of the amazing stories that you will be finding out about, that we'll be sharing on this show here at Charles Mabika's Soccer Diaries. And once more, to get this show every week, each day at your own leisure, the platform's addresses are coming up right now. And those 4 brothers and an uncle, the Chiesas in that Mangula team, the most skillful of the lot was a bearded midfielder, Tendai, whom the Mangula fans nicknamed the teacher, because they reckoned that everybody else on the pitch was a student and he was the teacher. And how true, because in 1971 Tendai Chiesa was crowned the Zimbabwe Soccer Star of the Year. The youngest of the brothers, Itai, he's late now, he actually went to South Africa and played for top side Moroka Swallows and was the star striker for the team. So that amazing story only happening in Zimbabwe. Right, once again, get yourself a seat, sit down. The whole family, if they are watching, ask them to take seats, because it's now time to crack and chuckle your ribs with another funny bit from It's a Funny Old Game. always crack my ribs when I watch all these videos, the funny bits, and it's a funny old game because definitely it is. And listen, for any more amazing stories that you might have, why not share them with the millions of viewers on this show from right around the world? And you know the platforms that you can interact with anyone else, and they are coming up once again right now. Well, another show in the bag, Charles Mabika's Soccer Diaries. Make a date with me once again next week, any time of the day that you can watch this show. And remember to take care of your loved ones and each other. Until we meet again, I'm Charles, CNN Mabika, and it's bye-bye for now.